Wonderful. So welcome to yoga, everyone. My name is Claire, and I will be guiding you through today's yoga practice. We are going to be working a little bit on the spine. So the spine is for movements in it. It has flexion, going forwards, extension, going backwards, twists, and side bends. So that's a bit about what we're going to be doing today. A little bit about me before we start. I found yoga after a horse riding accident, and it really allowed me to heal physically, mentally, emotionally, and it was kind of the start of a really beautiful journey. So from there, I decided I was going to become a yoga instructor and try and share my enthusiasm and love of yoga with everyone around me, which is kind of how I ended up in this position. So it's lovely to meet you all, and I really hope you enjoy today's session. If you want to do the session in a chair, you can do it. If you want to do it on the floor, that's absolutely fine as well. So just listen to your body, feel free to mix and match, whatever feels good. We are going to start by doing a few minutes of breathing, again, in chair or on the floor, whatever feels good for you. So try and find that comfortable shape for your body. If you're on the floor, I like to roll my spine down and take hold of my head in my hands. From here, I like to give myself a wiggle from side to side through the head, through the neck. Come back to the middle and then place the back of the head to the floor, keeping as much of a tuck in the chin as you can. The purpose of this is to allow the spinal column to be stacked. It is the same principle if you're seated in a chair. You want to find that tall, straight spine from the bottom of the tailbone up to the top of the neck, and allow yourself to be in an upright position. From here, just allow the shoulders to relax down towards the floor or down away from the ears. Close your eyes, seal your lips, and begin to just take a few breaths to relax you. Allow every breath to begin to let the physical body settle and allow the mind to find a sense of peacefulness and tranquility. Try not to force these things, but just ask and see what happens. From here, we will begin with our diaphragmatic breathing, our belly breathing, so bringing the hands onto the belly wherever you are. As you inhale, allow the belly to move away from you up towards the ceiling, pressing it into the palms. As you exhale, allow the belly to pull back towards the spine and allow the palms to drop with it as well. Allow your breath to become big and expansive. When we breathe into the belly, we trigger our parasympathetic response, the relaxation response. And this is when our body is able to rest, when we are able to take time out to heal, to digest. And this is how we breathe when we're asleep. It's that sense of calmness. So see whether you can invite that sensation over the body. Try not to rush your breath, the inhales or the exhales. From here, we're going to take 3 more big breaths together. So taking a big inhale, a deep exhale, and again, a big inhale, long exhale. Last one, big inhale, and exhale. Good job, everyone. From here, we're going to invite some movement into our wrists and our ankles. So, wherever you are, if you're lying on the floor, you can extend the legs up towards the ceiling, extend the hands up towards the ceiling, and begin to make circles through the wrists and through the ankles. If you're seated in a chair, it's the same principle. Try and really exaggerate this movement, getting as much warmth into the joints as you can to allow the synovial fluid to begin to flow more freely around the joints, making them feel like well-oiled pieces of machinery. Going in the other direction when you're ready. Don't worry if you find this hard or tiring. That's perfectly okay. You take rest whenever you need to. From here, just give yourself a shake. Shake your arms, shake the legs. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Just give yourself a really good shake. Notice how it feels. Gently pulling the knees in towards the chest. Wrapping the arms around them, wrapping the hands around them. Again, if you're seated, pulling the knees up, maybe using the seat of the chair to give yourself a big cuddle. And you might be still here, or you might begin to rock from side to side. That is up to you. Just see how it feels. Still breathing in and out through the nose deeply. One more time, extending the legs, extending the arms up towards the ceiling. This time we're going to see if we can get our limbs going in opposite directions. So the right pair are going to go in one step way, and the left are going to go in the other. And I do hope you've got better coordination than I have, because it just does not work for me, but it doesn't stop me from trying. It gets our brain going and shows us all the kind of weird things we need to practice. Trying to swap over the pairs, and that is a complete mental block for me, but hey, it's all good, it's all progress. Again, pulling the knees in towards the chest, give yourself another cuddle. Plant the soles of the feet to the floor, reach the arms up and overhead, and gently begin to peel your spine up from the tailbone through the mid-back into the upper back, coming into your bridge. If you're seated, allow the spine to arch as you look up towards the ceiling. Coming onto the tiptoes if you're lying down, begin to snake your spine all the way down to the floor. Nice and slowly through the upper back, the mid-back, the lower back. Land the soles of the feet to the floor. One more time, this time a bit more active. So we're going to lift our toes, keep the pads of the feet down, lift the toes, press into the soles of the feet, tuck the tailbone under so you flatten the back first, and then peel the tailbone off the floor and hold. Pull the belly in, so we've got a tiny gap at the bottom of the spine. From here, lift the lower back, the lumbar spine off the floor, but keep your mid-back down. So you should be lifting to about your waist height. This is all spine. The arms are nice and heavy here. They're not doing any of the work for us. From here, we're going to lift all the way up through the thoracic spine until we get to the back of the shoulder blades. The back of the shoulders are on the floor.
Again, pull the belly in, press through the feet. Last little segment, reaching as high up into the cervical spine as you can. Keep those toes lifted. I know it's hard. Breathe in deeply. Come onto the tiptoes and then exhale, release all the way down. Take your time, don't try and jolt your spine. When the spine is on the floor, safely lower the soles of the feet to the floor. Pull the knees in towards the chest. The arms come out towards the side now, palms facing up towards the ceiling. And we're gently going to drop the knees over to the left-hand side for our spinal twist. They might not reach all the way to the floor, and that's okay, but what we want to try and do is keep the right shoulder grounded. You can look up towards the ceiling, or if you want to go further, you can rotate your head to look over the right hand. Breathe deeply here. It's a big inhale to lift the legs up to the center. See if you can use your abdominals to help you. Bring the head back to the center. Exhale over to the other side. So the legs, the thighs drop over to the right. And then the head, if you want to, drops over to the left. Try and keep your shoulders grounded. Allow your breath to open the body. One more time to each side. So we're inhaling, lifting the knees up towards the ceiling, rotating the head up. Exhale over to the other side, nice and slowly, gently. We need to be mindful with our spine. And when we go slowly, it allows us to really feel into all of the creaks, the cracks, the crunches. It allows us to breathe into the posture. Inhale, up to the center, exhale for the last time, over to the other side. Try and invite a sense of surrender into the body here. And that starts with the mind, so allow your mind to relax. And inhaling up to the center. Give yourself another cuddle. Maybe lifting the head and the shoulders off the mat this time. Wrapping the arms around your shins if you want to. It's optional. You don't have to. When you're ready, we're going to come up to a seated position. So you can rock over to the side and push yourself up. Or you can take a little rock through the spine and rest yourself up into a seated position. If you're in your chair, come back to the center. For your seated position, you want to make sure that the knees are supported as much as you can. This will stop you building tension through the hip flexors. We're going to take a couple of shoulder rolls. So moving the shoulders with an inhale up towards the ears, really squeeze them up high, shorten your neck. Then pull your shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as much as you can. Feel that tension. And exhale, lower the shoulders all the way down your back. Slow movements. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, rolling up. Really feel that lift. Pulling the shoulders back. Feel that pinch. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze together. It's not always that pleasant. Exhale, release, and lower the shoulders all the way down. Doesn't that feel so juicy? One more. Inhale, relift. Re-squeeze the shoulder blades back together. Oh, and exhale, lower them all the way down. Keeping that length in the neck. We want to allow the elbows to feel heavy.
as if they're pulling us down towards the floor. Try and create this tall, straight spine again, projecting the sternum forwards and upwards. And the crown of the head extends up towards the ceiling. Allow yourself to grow a few inches, and if you're my height, those extra inches really make all the difference. From here, we're going to move into a side bend stretch. So planting the right fingertips down towards the floor. We extend the left hand out towards the side. Spread the fingers as much as you can. Inhale, we reach the left arm up. Exhale, we bend through the right elbow and begin to extend the left arm overhead. The right arm might naturally want to walk out towards the side, and that is fine. Try not to collapse forward, but instead roll yourself underneath the arm. Imagine you want to tan your armpit. Close your eyes. Breathe into this side bend stretch. Big inhale lifts us up towards the center. And exhale over to the other side. Reaching the left arm up and then over. So notice how we're not going down, we're extending through the body. Rotate yourself under the arm as much as you can. Remember, yoga is all about best efforts and intention. It doesn't matter what the shape looks like. It's what it feels like to you. To breathe deeply. Inhale back up towards the center. Open the arms wide, spread through the fingers. We're going to try and rotate our shoulders. So we have the palms facing forwards at the moment. Let's see whether we can rotate the palms up towards the ceiling. Maybe slightly behind us. Then back to the ceiling, forwards, down and behind us. Maybe we can begin to rotate the palms back up towards the ceiling. Two more like this, so rotating all the way back through, palms come forwards, then over. And then again, all the way back around. Don't allow your spine to collapse. Keep extending. One more. Inhale, we're reaching all the way around. And then all the way back. Last time. Come back to the center, drop the arms, give yourself a shake. That's not easy. Well done, everyone. From here, we will come to a kneeling position. So take your time to get set up. And it is tabletop. If you need extra padding for your knees, you can do it. If you're in a chair, you can stand off the chair, turn around and place your hands onto the seat. Just make sure that you don't shove the chair away from you, because that could end in complete disaster. So, tabletop. The knees are under the hips, the wrists are underneath the shoulders. Few rounds of cat-cow. So, tuck the tailbone under, round through the spine, press into the shoulders and then look behind you. This is your cat. From here, moving from the tailbone, stick the tailbone up, lower the belly down, peel the spine down and then forwards with the chest and the head. This is your cow. We're arching the back. From here, drop the bum towards the heels, so we're sitting down slightly. Feel that pulsation through the feet, through the toes. And then we're going to come forwards into a cat, so rounding through the spine, lifting the hips, back into our cat. Into cow, tailbone up, belly down, chest forward, looking ahead. Sit back towards the heels. Keep breathing and moving. Inhale, we're
rolling forwards into our cat. From here into your cow. Looking ahead, open the chest. And at this time, we're going to rotate our shoulders so that we're looking over our left hip. Feel that contraction to the right side of the body. Feel the openness. Inhale, back towards the center. Exhale, over to the other side. So we're looking over our right hip. Keep pressing the arms. Come back towards the center, drop the bum to the heels. We're going to do that one more time. So we're going to inhale, roll forwards into your cat. Rounding through the shoulder blades, pulling the belly in. Exhale into your cow, tailbone up, belly down, head up. Last one, so rotating to look over the left hip. Open the right side of the body, contract the left. Come back towards the center. Exhale over to the other side. Really feel that squeeze through the spine. Come back towards the center, sit the bum down towards the heels. From here, you can untuck the toes if you want to and come into a child's pose. Where you bring the head towards the floor. For your child's pose, the legs can be together, or my favourite version is knees wide and nestle yourself down towards the floor. I prefer to have my arms extended, you don't have to. And this is where we're going to spend our relaxation. So if you're on a chair, feel free to come back into the position you started. And if child's pose is not comfortable for you, then pick something that is. Take a few deep breaths like we did at the start, in and out through the nose. Allow your whole body and mind to begin to relax. And from here, begin to take a few deep breaths to re-energize your body. And find some movement. Anything that feels good, don't worry what it is, just listen to what your body requires. When you're ready, gently making your way up into any seated position. Maybe keeping your eyes closed and trusting that you can find your way. Doesn't matter what it is, just allow yourself to take your time. From here, bring your hands together and prayer at your heart center. And think of one thing in this moment to be grateful for, big or small, and feel that sense of gratitude with a deep breath in, a long breath out. Begin to rub the palms together and place that warmth over your eyes.
Gently blink your eyes open to come back into the room, bring your hands together and pray at your heart center. Namaste. Thank you all so much for coming. I do hope you enjoyed it.